You see? You see what I mean? Magnificent show. Magnificent show. When does it ever really fail? Never. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. See, Vince? That's how you do a pay-per-view. That's how you do a pay-per-view. Yes, this is the review to the NXT Takeover Vengeance Day pay-per-view. And oh my God, was that not a great damn pay-per-view? I mean, rather if it was your favorite superstar winning or not, you cannot deny that all those matches kicked ass. My God, that was a great match. I mean, I even introduced my mom to MSK today. She's a fan of them now. My brother done seen it. He's a fan of them now. I told you, boy. God, boy. Great stuff. My God, man. Let me see if I can try to do this perfectly without having to look at the freaking notebook. I mean, it was only 5 matches. So we started off the night with the Women's Dusty Cup Finals, which was Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart versus Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez. Oh, my God. And those girls went back and forth. And yes, Dakota Kai took a major ass whooping, but hey, all great teams have that one person in the team that takes more damage than the other one. I mean, you can go down the line, all the way down the line to the New Age Outlaws. You can go down to Enzo and Big Cass. You can go all the way down more to people like Rey Mysterio and Edge, or Rey Mysterio and Batista. You keep going down the line. You know, Devon took more damage than Bubba Ray did, and the Dudley Boys. I mean, it's always like that. There's always someone that takes more damage because they're the smaller guy, so people use them as the way to beat down, because you always want to beat down the smaller guy because it's easier to manhandle than handling a big-ass dude that's just more of a mission, you know? The smaller guy's easier to pick on, easier to get down, easier to beat up, so that's why you always go for the small one. Yeah, but at the end of the day, boy, Raquel and Dakota Kai, they won. They are the inaugural Women's Dusty Cup winners. Damn it, it was not my prediction, but you know what? It happens, man. At the end of the day, you couldn't really complain. There was nobody really was more deserving than the other one. I mean, everybody that was in that match was looking for a major victory to boost their career up more. But at the end of the day, come on. Psst. Man, that's great. Oh, God. That's great. I mean, at first, the reason why I said that I thought that Moon and Blackheart were going to win, because I thought they were going to have, like, Dakota Kai got pinned to keep Raquel Gonzalez looking strong, because I always figured that Raquel Gonzalez was going to be the next major villain, next major opponent to go for Io Shirai's championship, you know, so they had her beat Rhea Ripley and all the others. She's on this major hot streak, so I figured, you know, she was going to be the one that'll be going around WrestleMania weekend or a little after WrestleMania, whenever they decide to put the pay-per-view on, and she was going to be the one I was going to go for, so I thought maybe they were going to direct it more towards Blackheart and Ember Moon, you know, so she could focus more. But at the same time, it's not really too much of a task. I mean, it's not the first time that somebody got a chance to go for a championship in one thing and also be a team in another. So, you know, it's all cool. It's all cool. At the end of the damn day, all I wanted was a great match. Something that I could say, yo, I was entertained. There was not a single moment in that match where I was not entertained. I am so happy. That was great. That is a great showing. I can't wait to see more Women's Dusty Cup tournaments in the future. That was magnificent. Dusty Rhodes probably smiling down from heaven. That was an awesome way to finish off the finals for the Women's Dusty Cup finals. And oh my God, that tournament was great. And then after that, oh God. Then we went to the NXT North American Championship. And that one started off funny because, you know, after, of course, Kushida coming out, you know, then they had, of course, Johnny Gargano, the champion, come out after, and as they're all getting all hyped up, like, oh yeah, let's go beat up Kushida, yeah, and as they're on their way up to, the ramp to head out there to the ring, freaking Dexter Lumis snatches freaking Austin Theory, my God, I'm sorry, oh Jesus Lord, he slapped Austin Theory, and then it was like, oh God. Oh God, it was like he's like, oh God, where's Austin? Oh, go look for him. Go look for him. So that was a cool way to have it, where instead of him having to go, oh no, I got this, I can do this on my own. He just had it where they went to go running looking for Theory and everything else. So he just literally just did a cooler way of like, you know what, I can do this myself. And so I mean, Johnny Gargano and Kushida, boy, they showed you exactly just how great technical wrestling is. I mean, there was so many reversals. I mean, they should have had a count. They should have had a count of exactly how many reverses there was in that match. I swear, those guys had stamina for days. That was magnificent. Those guys, man, we were just sitting there laughing. We were like, my God, boy, these guys don't stop, man. It was like, my Jesus. And it was so awesome. I mean, all the technical style ways of joint bending and oh man, it was just like, oh my God, man, why didn't these guys wrestle more often, boy, before this? I mean, it was magnificent. I loved it. It was all worth every single second watching that match. That might have been one of the absolute best matches of the night. That, without a doubt, that was magnificent. And oh my God. You know what? I think it might have been. I mean, the Finn Balor match was great too, but you know, I'm kind of going to say that Kushida and Johnny Gargano killed it tonight. They probably stole the show. That was the most crazy match of the night, but it was so awesome at the same time. And I mean, that was great. And so yeah, Johnny Gargano got the best of Kushida while he had the I want to say it right. What's he call it? What's he called? The hoverboard lock or something like that? What he calls it? God, I mean, I'm just still off from what I watched in the show, man. Oh my God, I just wanted to get it off on the thing, but he had him in his famous lock, and then, my God, boy, then the way Gargano stuck him in between the ropes, and then guillotined his neck to the rope just to get him off of it, and then he did his final heartbeat outside the ring onto the ramp. And then he did it again on the inside to beat Kushida. I mean, it showed us how strong. And at the same time, I'm not really too mad that I failed in this prediction too. But at the same time, I said Kushida was going to win it. But you know what? At the same time, Johnny Gargano, every single time he had retained his belt since he's had it, he's always had someone help him. So it was good to actually see him actually win without the need of everybody else. Because everybody knows that Johnny Gargano, if he's not being a heel, everybody knows Johnny Gargano can win any match on his own. But at the same time, when you're a heel, you have to do stuff like that. It's fun. At the end of the day, he's already been proven that he can. But at the same time, it was cool to see him actually get a strong victory over a badass opponent without having to worry about, you know, someone going, oh, that person interfered in the match. That's the only reason why he won. No, he won because of his own skills tonight. That was magnificent. Thank you for that awesome match. My God, give me a couple more of those. I can watch those guys wrestle forever. That was magnificent. And then we went to match 3. And that one was the men's Dusty Cup Finals, where my boys MSK, yes, Nash, Carter, and Wesley against the other boys, the grizzled young veterans. Oh, Zach Gibson and James Drake. My God, boy, those guys, that's a tag team match. I swear. If you want to do a damn tag team match, watch it. That's how you do a tag team match. Those guys killed it. I mean, oh my God. If MSK hadn't got anybody's respect before this match, they got it tonight. I swear. But that was, if you want to watch a great tag team match, I'm telling you, watch that. That was a pay-per-view worthy tag team match. My God. Oh my God. Both those guys should be tag team champions by sometime this year or somewhere around next year. I swear, early next year. I mean, MSK and Grizzly Young Veterans, those are going to be some of the tag teams to watch next to Imperium, because I know Vulture going to be coming around soon, somewhere around the corner. He's going to be coming around, and it's going to be magnificent when they try to get Imperium all back together, because that's one of the coolest factions next to Undisputed Era. But, oh God, that was a match. That was a match. Boy, especially, boy, when Wesley did that crazy-ass flip into that crazy back flip kick to the back of freaking back in the back of Gibson's neck. And boy, oh my God, boy. I was like, man, these guys are not human. And I love it. It was like, man, that's how you should be when you're watching the match. You should just be, no matter how intense it is, like, oh my God, did he win? Oh my God, is he going to win? And they made it so believable that both sides were going to win the match. It was just awesome. And then, oh man, it's like my brother, he doesn't even really watch wrestling a whole lot. But even he looked at it, he's like, man, that's how a tag team should work. That's how a tag team should work. That's how a tag team should work from both sides, for heel and good. I mean, both those guys show why. Both teams show why. They are absolutely some of the best tag teams in the WWE right now. And my God, another thank you for that one. My God. When you in a damn pay-per-view and people were cheesing, they just know they watched something awesome, that is just the best feeling in the world. Best feeling in the world. And then along after that one was the fourth match, which was actually the quickest match of the night. It wasn't as long as the other four. But you know what? It was all good because the triple threat match, it was more of like, in there, I'm going to give you my hits, you're going to give me your hits, I'm going to give you both my hits. They went back and forth, they were clashing, they were doing physical stuff. There was even a part where Toni Storm was setting up the damn table, and I guess that table must have took some hits throughout the night, because after she was pulling all the stuff up to get ready to plant someone through the table just gave out. Like, you're like, look, man, I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore. It was just hilarious. I was like, oh my God. The Io Shirai, again, doing one of her new trademarks now that they got those pillars in the damn, by the ringside and stuff, where she just climbed up to one of the pillars and she just jumped off. Oh God, well, it was like, that girl's a daredevil, and oh man, she's totally the Empress of the Sky. But man, it's like, well, my bad, the Goddess of the Sky. But anyway, it was like, oh man, it was like, it was cool because you didn't have to wait too long for it to end. I know some people probably might be saying like, oh my God, it wasn't as long. They didn't give. At the end of the day, it was fine. Sometimes you don't need to have a really long match to make something miss. Now, will it be the match of the year? No. But would it be a match that people could say, yeah, I'll watch it again? Yeah, it was definitely good. It was fast-paced. They got it over quick. It was the shortest storyline of all the ones in there that they were leading up between two ones. I mean, they did build them up through the weeks consistently, little teasers here and there until they got to like the last 4 weeks and they started building up Hardbody, 4 or 5 weeks. But you know what? At the same time, I was just glad because we had 3 long matches before that match, and then you're like, oh God, we're about to go into another one with triple threat, but they didn't even hold it that long. It was about a good 10, 12 minutes. It was pretty decent, and it was good. I mean, definitely watch it. I mean, it was definitely great. It was a strong showing for Io Shirai. Now she even got a triple threat. She got another triple threat match victory on her belt. The last time I think she was in the triple threat match was when she faced Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley to win the championship, but now she defended it and won, and that shows us how strong and how far she's come with her gimmick, with her storytelling, and with her skills in the ring as this superstar you see right now is magnificent. I love me some Io Shirai. I don't care if she's bad, she's good, she's in between. Every single time she's on my TV, I'm just the happiest guy in the world. My God, I mean, it's good to watch superstars that you love so much to the point that when they come on TV, you just smile. You're like, man, they deserve to be there right now. And it's great for that happening. And I am so happy for that match. I mean, literally, this was just like an advertising match for the other two girls. Mercedes Martinez had just came back to the NXT storyline. So there was a good one to show her that, she's a serious competitor and she will be coming forward again. And Toni Storm, she's still young. I mean, she had her NXT UK Women's Championship. She'll have an NXT Women's Championship reign on NXT, hopefully. It all depends on how it goes, because you never know who comes in. You never know who might get the spark a little bit more than you. If it does, but at the same time, it's still not hurting nobody. And right now, if you're going to have the belt get away from Io Shirai, it should be around WrestleMania season, either before it or after it, depending on where they have it situated at. It's great. It's fine. I love it. It was worth every single second of watching her. I'm so damn happy to see that Io Shirai got this lengthy reign. So when she does drop it, you can say that she had a great reign. Sometimes a small reign is good too. I mean, sometimes if everybody has a long championship reign, there ain't nobody will ever have a title. But literally, it was great. It was great. I loved it. I think that it was worth the whole freaking 9 yards of that match. I enjoyed it. It was quick. It was physical. None of them relented up. They all beat the holy hell out of each other. That's all I asked for. That's all I want to see. I just want to see you guys literally scratch, claw, and beat the holy hell out of each other and give us a match that we can say, yo, man, did you see that match? Man, go watch that match. Go on to the WWE Network for $9.99. Look, I just sponsored you guys, and I didn't even got you guys as a sponsor. And at the same time, just watch the match. I mean, you can literally sit there and chronologically watch NXT takeovers, and you're like, man, Jesus, man, it's just awesome. That was just awesome. My God, that was phenomenal. This was cool as hell. Oh my God, that's instant classic. That's history making. Oh, this is awesome. Man, I can't believe he came here. Oh, he showed up. Oh, that's awesome. I mean, mostly every takeover, even some of the ones that are not as big as the other ones, they still always have some kind of cliffhanger at the end of the show or something that is just in between the show around it. That is always something worth talking about that leads to the next week. That's all we want is cliffhangers and great storytelling. Consistency. I'm going to say it till it happens on the main roster. Consistency. Consistency. My God, well, I wish I had effects. I would just have an echo. Oh, yeah. Just consistency. Oh, my God. And then, of course, we came to the main event match was the NXT Championship where Finn Bálor defended the championship against the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne. My God. Oh, dream match, definitely, especially if you're a UK person, because if you lived in the UK or you watch nothing but UK wrestling, there's two people that you probably know hard body as hell that's in WWE right now that are known as Finn Bálor and Pete Dunne, who are some of the absolute biggest names to come out of the European area in the last 10 years or more. My God, these guys are awesome. This is what you call a match that deals around torture, technical wrestling, physicality, and pure grit. I swear, that was a match of grit. It was just two tough sons of bastards. Two tough people just going in there and just beating the holy Jesus out of each other. Just slapping each other around, being on all the freaking finger bends and finger snaps and the freaking arm twist and the crazy submissions and the kicks and the... It was like, my God, it's like these guys are going to kill each other in the ring, and I'm enjoying it. I don't know why, but at the same time, it's just so awesome. And these guys just showed exactly just how great of athletes they are. And oh, my God, boy, it was like, man, this match is killer. And these guys were just beating the hell out of each other. They lived to their names. The Prince, who was supposed to be manufactured from a cloth that is no longer in service that he was cut from. I'll just change it up because yes, he said they stopped manufacturing the cloth that I'm cut from, but I'm just saying, a man that's from that cloth that's no longer being made no more. And then also Pete Dunne, who is still a young blood that has got so much more to progress. I mean, look at Pete Dunne from 5 years from now. I mean, this is how he is right now. And he's only been in the WWE for 4 years? 4 or 5 years? Maybe less? About 4 years? I think maybe in total, probably about 4 years, maybe 4.5. Somewhere around. I don't think it's a full 5 years yet. They started getting big with the Bruiserweight and all that stuff around 2017 into 2018 when they started doing the UK tournaments and stuff. But anyway... Well, it's like, yeah, my God, it's been 4.5 years, and in 4.5 years, this guy is still awesome. He's way better now than what he was when you first saw him in the WWE. And imagine him in another 5 years. Another 5 years, this guy's in-ring talent is going to be through the roofs. I swear, man, it's going to be scary, but it's going to be awesome scary. And these guys went pound to pound. And my God, boy, Pete Dunne was just stomping and snapping the fingers of Finn Bálor throughout the whole match. I swear, Finn Bálor was attacking the leg, Pete Dunne. So, I mean, they literally had problems. He said, hey, Finn Bálor with his left arm and his hands. Pete Dunne more with his leg and his knee. It's like, oh my God, well, these guys just went all out. I'm telling you, man, I was sitting like, my God, these guys are hitting each other like beasts. It's like, oh God. And then So literally, yes, Finn Balor got the one-upsmanship finally, and then he got the coup de grace on him. I mean, he took the mouthpiece out of Pete Dunne before that, and he did a drop kick to his face. Then he did the coup de grace off the top rope, stomping right into the chest. Then he gave Pete Dunne the 1916 DDT, and then he beat him 1-2-3 clean. And then after the match was over and all the celebrating, then as Finn Balor was leaving, Danny Burch and Oney Lorcan, who are the NXT Tag Team Champions, and anybody who's new to this, they came out and they attacked Finn Balor because they're working right now in like a faction-like way, like a little small group with Pete Dunne, who used to also be with Pat McAfee, who's not there right now. And so they were attacking, and they all were beating the holy crap out of Finn Balor, and even down to Wade Barrett, who supports the heels. He's like, man, this is dirty. I'm not even for this. This is wrong. This is embarrassing. This is someone from the back need to come out here and help. And then blah, blah, blah. And then, of course, Undisputed Era comes out to save the day. They chase Danny Burch and Oney Lorcan and Pete Dunne out of the ring. They're standing in the ring, standing all tall. Kyle O'Reilly checks on Finn Balor, picks him up. Well, helps him up by, I'm sorry, Finn, I ain't gonna say pick you up because it sounds like he was like some weird princess story or something. He helped him up. Finn Balor thanked and stuff. They were all standing there. They were starting to pose. And then Adam Cole out of the blue just super kicks the holy hell out of Finn Balor. Finn Balor out cold on the mat. Kyle O'Reilly's wondering what the hell's going on. Roderick Strong's wondering what the hell's going on. Like, why are you kicking him? Well, what the hell? And then out of the damn blue, Adam Cole just super kicks Kyle O'Reilly too. So I guess we're going to get Undisputed Era eventually breaking, or Kyle O'Reilly getting kicked out of it eventually, which is going to kind of suck because I was kind of hoping that the Undisputed Era would get at least a year as a faction on the main roster before they finally decided, split these guys up, because all these guys are main event superstars in some way or form. So literally, we could just have these guys all separate as separate athletes eventually. But whatever it goes. I mean, they can always do it there later on. I mean, they can always bait for the Undisputed Era to join up again sometime down the road in the years to come on the main roster, which would be cool too, because everybody knows who the Undisputed Era is. Everybody knows who the Undisputed Era is. We've seen them on the regular WWE. We've seen them. I mean, everyone talks about them. It's not hard to really see Undisputed Era. I mean, they're freaking trending all the time. It's not like it's hard enough to know who the Undisputed Era is. And if you guys need help, I'm telling you, it's not hard. The people that you know that are wrestling fans can easily show you, and you will totally understand it quick as hell as they can why these guys are so awesome. But at the same time, it's a great cliffhanger. I love cliffhangers because cliffhangers make me go, holy crap, what the hell's happening? I want to see what's going to happen. My God, I can't wait till Wednesday. And now I want to see what's going to happen Wednesday because this is looking good. Okay, so at the same time, and along with all that, we also got shown an awesome newcomer to the NXT roster of regular NXT. Because we already know Miko Satomura is going to NXT UK. But oh my God, Eli Drake, now known as L.A. Knight, is now in NXT. Another freaking charismatic athlete that's damn good on the roster of NXT. I was like, my God, man, NXT is just bursting with talent. I mean, it's like Triple H and got like little kids in a damn playground with all brand new toys and stuff. I mean, like these guys are just literally just getting all these iconic athletes either in NXT or NXT UK, and all these guys are just killing it. And it's like, oh Jesus, it's like, man, the roster is looking sad, man. And they got talent they ass up there too. But the writers don't get the chance to do the same stuff that Triple H and them doing because Vince McMahon's always scrapping shit up. And it's like, oh. But at the same time, yes, L.A. Knight, formerly known as Eli Drake, is now in the WWE on the NXT brand. Can't wait to see what they're going to do with him. Oh my God, that's going to be awesome. That guy can talk his ass off. He's also a great entertainer. He's a great wrestler. So I can't wait to see what they're going to do with him. And I think that's mainly covering everything. Just let me check real quick. Oh yeah, I mean, outside of that, they also had a fun video package of Cameron Grimes now being filthy rich, going to baby. Like, oh my God. He had a little funny little package. It was funny, hilarious. So, I mean, all in all, I think I'm giving that damn show a 5-star. Like, I'm not saying it's the most pierced, but if you have a problem with what the hell you saw on NXT Takeover Wednesday, I don't know what to tell you when you want to see for a great show, because that was a damn great show. I mean, that was a damn great show. That was something that you could go home and talk to mom about and be like, yo, man, that was a show you should have watched. My God, go watch it. That match was awesome. I loved it. I even think the commentators did a good job of making everything believable. Unlike freaking Royal Rumble, there wasn't a whole lot of botches and matches. There was just straight, awesome in-ring action that just went the way it was supposed to go. I'm giving it 5 stars. I loved it. My favorite match of the night, I'm going to say, is going to be Kushida and Johnny Gargano. That match was awesome. For the women's matches, you want to go through genders. The women's matches, I'm going to say the tag team, the women's Dusty Cup match for the tag teams of the women's division, Moon and Blackheart versus against Kai and Gonzalez. That was the best females match of the night. But all in all, the best match of the night to me was Kushida and Gargano for the North American Championship. I'm not saying that there was nothing close in competition. They were all close up there. Especially the Women's Dusty Cup Tournament finals, the Men's Dusty Cup finals, and also Finn Bálor and Dunne. All those guys had matches that were right up there with it. But I just think that the Kushida and Gargano was just magic. I thought that was profound. That's my absolute gold match of the night. And all in all, I ain't going to hold it off any longer. I tried to go through as fast as I could, but man, when you got a great show like this, you got to talk about it. My God, if you ain't watched it, I don't care if I'm telling you who won or not, watch the damn show. You'll still be entertained like all hell. I'm telling you, boy, leave your comments down below on what you thought was the best match of the night. My God, do you agree with me that this was definitely worthy of being a 5-star pay-per-view? And all in all that, and like all the rest, outside of commenting, share, like, subscribe, hit the bell for future notifications like this. Definitely hit all instead of personalized, because then you won't really get all the videos. And along with that, my God, I am so happy. But you guys got to excuse me, because now I have to cope and marinate all this stuff in, because I know that tomorrow night, it's going to be Monday Night Raw, which means we're going to be depressed again. So, I'm going to enjoy this as much as I can before I have to come up here and talk about Raw. God, I hate Mondays right now. Oh, my God. So, as always, my friends, wrestling's forever. Stay safe. And one love. NXT forever.